Thanks, Alfred. But I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Primitive beings.
What are we under right now?
Gotham Harbor.
Come on!
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Justice League movie, which comes out in 12 days officially in the UK. So hopefully you would have seen the Steppenwolf versus Cyborg scene that I inserted before this video, unless it got blocked. The reason I added it is because I've seen it absolutely everywhere, and it doesn't appear to be elite footage. It appears to be a kind of trailer to me. So Steppenwolf looks absolutely amazing, considering the actor Kieran Hines did motion capture, which basically means he basically just filmed a lot of footage by himself, no interaction with anyone else from the Justice League, yet it looks like he's physically there. So within this clip, massive spoilers if you're not interested, click off now. So Cyborg sends a missile to Steppenwolf, and Steppenwolf just captures the missile and says primitive beings. I really like the way Steppenwolf's talking. He's making himself sound like an apocalyptic ancient kind of god, I suppose. That's what they're going for, and that's what he should be like. So this fight takes place under Gotham Harbor, and then he sends the missile crashing into a wall, and Aquaman has to control the water to stop it blazing through. But what's interesting about this is everyone thought the main fight was going to take place in Ukraine, Chernobyl, not in Gotham. So I don't think this is the main fight, because I don't think the main fight is going to happen until they're getting like their ass handed to them. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Superman appears. So guys, let me know what you think about that footage, if it actually did come through. It looks absolutely stunning. This is the last time I'm going to use footage before the movie now, because I don't want to ruin anything else. So on Friday night, they screened the Justice League movie to critics, press critics, major critics. They call it the press junkie, I think, to major kind of media outlets. And interesting enough is at this press convention in London, they call it the London Junket, star Ben Affleck and producer Deborah Snyder spoke out about the transition between the two directors and why in their mind the Justice League is still a Zack Snyder movie. So they had this to say. The movie is Zack Snyder's DNA, said Affleck, who reprises his role as Batman Bruce Wayne from the Snyder-directed Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. He cast the movie, he designed the movie. People, I think, don't understand who don't work on movies, which is how much work is done in prep, the cast, the sets, the story is written, and the ship is in essentially sailing. So this is exactly what I mean. You have all these clickbait websites saying, oh my god, Josh Whedon's rewriting a movie that took years to make in the space of 12 weeks. Basically, he's saying that people that don't work in the movie world don't understand anything, and it's kind of like a massive dig at these clickbait websites. So I found as director, you can maybe change 10 to 15% on a day. Affleck continued. You really had Zack's ship set sail with us. We were fortunate when Zack was not able to continue. We got really lucky in that we got a guy who's very accomplished in his own right in the genre, and he kind of sparkled some of his fairy dust on our movie and finished it. I don't think there's any way to go back for me and say that's a Josh scene. They were both working together towards a common goal. I get the sense Josh was working from what he had discussed previously with Zack Snyder before he stepped into the role. So I hope now finally people actually will realise it's a Zack Snyder movie. When the credits start and when the credits roll, it will say directed by Zack Snyder, and it probably will say screenplay or writing credits Joss Whedon. So I still don't get the fact why people are going to slam. I've heard people say that if it's a good movie, they're going to credit Joss Whedon. If it's a bad movie, they're going to slam Zack Snyder. I still don't get why they're slamming each other, because they were basically working together. I mean, you could say, and I've seen, I guarantee some certain people are going to say yes, they were told to say that, but it exactly is a Zack Snyder movie. And all the trailers, it doesn't have any Avengers kind of feel. So I'm really looking forward to the movie coming out in exactly 12 days. There currently is the Justice League experience going on in London, which the press had access to over the weekend. So you've probably seen images of everything doing there. You can actually go to that in London this coming Friday and Thursday and Friday if you pre-book it, and you get to look around some of the sets, which look pretty awesome. I should be going down there to check it out, and if I will, I may vlog it, as I think it would be a quirky, cool little video to do. So guys, let me know what you think about all this new info coming out that it's still a Zack Snyder movie, but to be honest, anyone watching my videos already knows that. And let me know what you think about this kind of scene at the start when we see Steppenwolf take on the Cyborg. Does this mean we're going to get Steppenwolf take on Batman, Steppenwolf take on Aquaman, all these little scenes? But I'm not really going to be doing any spoilery videos from now on in the sense of footage, because we are getting really close to the Justice League movie actually coming out. I just hope this reinforced the fact that it is a Zack Snyder movie. I don't really understand why people keep saying it's Josh's movie when multiple people working on the movie have said if you work in the movie world, you know what we're on about. And it's pretty interesting. And also at the Chinese premiere for Justice League, Green Lantern was actually officially confirmed. People like, no, he's not. Yes, he has been confirmed. Multiple people who watched it there said Green Lantern was there. I mean, even The Rock said back in 2014 with an interview before he was announced to play Black Adam that John Stewart Green Lantern had already been casted. He basically said that. So I don't see why people are hating on me when I say that Green Lantern will be in a Justice League movie, because he's been casted. There is a Green Lantern movie coming out in 2020. I just don't understand why you people say that Green Lantern won't actually be in a movie when we know he already is. And it's pretty sweet that the Justice League World Tour, I think they're in London now. I know they're going to like the LA premiere this coming week. I think they're there on, not this coming, I think they're there on the 12th or the 11th. So that's going to be pretty sweet. But the interviews with the people in the kind of movie, they're just talking about their roles and what they're doing and how they're approaching it. I mean, I've even seen claims that this is going to be a very different version of Aquaman that we've seen, but we haven't actually ever seen him before, so I don't really understand where Jason Momoa is coming from for that. He said it's going to be a very different Aquaman role, but we've never seen Aquaman anyway. Unless he was talking it's going to be a very different Aquaman role in the Aquaman movie compared to the Justice League movie. It didn't really make any sense to me. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment if you could. That would be freaking awesome. And subscribe, and also hit that bell button down below, and we will catch you in another video. But first, hit that bell button to never miss a Warstu video, and we will catch you in another video. Catch you later.